Team Seven's on a tear. I mean, he's the defending champion for a reason. But you know, we did see some cracks in the armor earlier in the first game, so maybe this is the time to kind of pounce and take advantage of that. But if you're looking at Team Seven, it's kind of hard to bet against them.
We love an analysis with a humble brag. You know, we saw some cracks because I played him and beat him in the last game.
Well, no, I'm saying more on the SD front. You know, I had nothing to do with the SDs, but basically that's it.
Absolutely. I think, and they go into their first match here. Pyramithra versus Pikachu. Pyramithra was actually on Team 7's team on his way to the championship last year, so maybe this is a familiar face.
It is indeed.
Maybe he's trying to get Team 7 to be a little emotional about losing one of his players, but it doesn't look so like that so far. Team 7 is off to a quick start.
Sorry, I'm supposed to be the play-by-play, and I'm over here doing nothing but talk, or everything but talk. Yeah, the matchup itself is quite interesting. I think the Pikachu had a really strong showing earlier today. So I think going back to it is probably the smart move, and the same can be said for Mango Butter. You know the Pyramithra has a very good win rate. You know he's very comfortable on it, and you know that Pyra could take stocks this early, especially on a light character like Pikachu. So I like going Pyra here. Going back to the Mithra is okay.
Wow.
I mean, you can get a lot of combo-heavy moves off. And I think an F smash, even with Mithra at this percentage on a Pikachu, would probably be enough to kill.
Yeah.
I will say something about
Wow.
so cool. Something about the Team 7 Pikachu.
Oh, goodness.
The SDs there. That's something I know he tries to avoid. Inevitable there. So he was a little too low. He could have lived, but hindsight is 2020. Something about the Team 7 Pikachu, and even Team 7 as a whole,
There it is.
equalizes there. His air dodges are immaculate. Every time you think you got him beat dead to rights, he just timed his air dodge perfectly, and he's just able to VI so well that stocks that should be converted on, he's able to hold on for a lot of percentage.
I do agree with you. He's sometimes you really do have that feeling that you've got him. He's right there. You got him, and then the air dodge, the spot dodge. Like it's so hard to catch this guy a lot of the time. He's really cognizant of what you're throwing at him.
Yeah, I mean, you're just seeing it here. Maybe at some point, Mango Butter could take advantage of when Team 7 usually dodges. You can see almost immediately when he's threatened, he will use it. So maybe he kind of fakes the first attack and kind of glides back and tries to take advantage of the second. But even then, Team 7's so good at kind of drifting his momentum.
Wow.
There, and that's only 22% on the Pyramithra.
Yeah.
Leader. Mango Butter, has been on the road. Been on the road for the last couple of weeks. Now he's home. Maybe it's
the home buff.
Yeah, maybe it's the home buff. Sometimes playing at home it gets you in a comfort zone.
I mean, I have to agree. When I'm at my desk and I'm in a familiar space, I feel like I can truly lock in, and I think a lot of us can attest to that. Oh, but the down air is going to show us that Team 7 is in fact locked in. Was very, very behind before, but now bringing it back to a stock even. And just like that, you got to be careful with the Pikachu because he can push you in a combo in a hurry. And it's basically a tie game. I mean, these are the matches that really show you the clutch gene of these players, because in a series this close, projected to be this close at least, these games, these endings, they matter so much.
Wow.
You have to avoid any small mistake.
Oh, forward air doesn't connect.
That might go punish. The up air not connecting into the neutral air, but just like that, the Pikachu, you kind of want to see that percentage not go too high, because once it gets up to the 70s, 80s, that Pyra might come out, and he might be able to take your stock then and there. But for now, still on the Mithra.
Wow.
That's another F smash, and there you see the Pyra. You got to be careful if you are the Pikachu, because any strong hit is enough to take the stock. A neutral air, a forward air, an up air. A side air might not do it, but that's percentage.
Oh,
Switch back to
Good
the
shield.
Mithra to get a little bit of speed. my
That's
god.
the first time we've seen him use the neutral B. But again, if you're Mango, you need to bring out this Pyra. You need to bring out the heavy hitter because Mythra, although quick, you don't need quick right now. You just need a strong confirm. Oh! You have to be careful because the Pikachu forward smash will take your stock at 102, and there's the Pyra. He's waiting for the
Oh
movement.
my
There
goodness.
it is,
Oh!
the neutral air catching the jump get up, and Mango Butter will take game 1.
Crazy. Crazy. Butter up.
Butter up.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
See that
And
again.
I mean, it's such a good option because again, the neutral air there covers the get up, it covers the roll in. There's so many different options that covers. Sorry if you guys weren't able to watch the ending of that in the call. My apologies. But now the Pyramith are debatably one of his most comfortable characters off the board. I think if he really wants to carry that momentum, he goes Rob here. The Rob looked so good last week away from home. Imagine how good the Rob would look at home. But with that being said, you also have to think about Team 7 and his team. He still has a Lucas, still has the Corrin. I honestly think the Rob is probably good in any matchup except for the Pikachu. I think the Pikachu would be able to combo him fairly easily. But I think you take that risk. I think you go Rob regardless.
I agree. I really agree that you should go Rob regardless.
I like Rob. Period.
We
Yep,
do
and I
find
think here-
out.
Yep, and I think here, this is kind of we expected, right? We have Mango Butter, want to carry that momentum, goes to the Rob, and we have Team 7 that says, okay, if you're going to play Rob, I'm just going to combo you as a Pikachu. And we can already see just how devastating it is as a Rob player to go against the Pikachu, already 43%. And this is just off pure combo game, but there goes the true down tilt into down tilt. This is the first time I think we've seen Mango Butter with his Rob skin, is it?
This Rob skin? Yeah,
Just for the
he likes to
occasion.
mix it up. He does switch it up depending on the vibe. It is the yellow bot for the yellow mouse, I suppose.
And just like that, you know, Pikachu might be able to combo you, but hold on. Okay, still has his recovery options. But so does the Rob, but the gas will not matter when you get down aired. Had a chance to tech, but I mean, when do you really expect to, especially with a down air at that angle?
Yeah, I thought I would have spiked straight down and just got the sour spot, I guess.
All right, maybe a side B off ledge. And that's something we've seen Mango Butter do a lot that I'm expecting to see at least once this game is using that side B as a ledge guarding option. When your opponent's way off on the blast zone, just jump out there and see if you can catch him with it, because if you do hit him as great DI from the Pikachu, it will usually result in the stock. If you saw him just try it right there.
It's really good percent. Team 7 here.
I mean, I'm going to default to Uno 2 here. At 144%. Oh, I need the down air. It just
Not
takes the
again.
stock.
Hour. Not again.
But as the Rob, I mean, there's so many confirmed. You can go for basically any grab. You can go for a neutral air, an up tilt even, and like so many. I mean, what would you go for here?
Oh, not
Okay,
again!
okay.
He's got gas. He's got gas.
Listen, you gotta respect it. He went for it.
I mean, he got it.
Yeah. Maybe a double
I mean-
down air would have been crazy.
Yeah. You know, the Rob has maybe too many options to pick from. It's overwhelming.
Yeah. That might be the difficulty of it, right? Is that you're thinking about 10 different moves and you can't really decide on which one to use. Oh, but you don't
Oh,
have to.
no way. Oh,
And just like that. I mean,
So interesting.
this is definitely doable.
how do we get here?
I guess did he
How did we get
up
here?
at an angle there? Shouldn't panic.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, Pikachu's recovery is interesting because you have the 2 dashes, but you can't dash the same
Whoa.
direction twice. So maybe he tried to input the diagonal northwest twice and it kind of hit the wall. Who knows? But we have a game here and the
Not again.
won't hit. You got to be careful though if you are the Rob off stage. At any point you will get down aired. You've died to it twice. 42% on the Pikachu. Then he's going to work now, missing the gyro, but putting on percent nonetheless. And the Pikachu, really at this point, you're looking for a step back forward air, forward smash rather. Maybe a forward air off stage. 72% though. Side B won't connect, and the back throw won't kill. But you know he's looking for that down air.
Oh my god.
But instead it'll be the up smash. As that's a tough spot for the Rob. You don't want to go low because they're down there. You want to go onto the stage, but the forward or up the up smash will take game 2.
I mean, electricity is better than gas in terms of from the environment standpoint. So I'm happy to see that electricity won today.
You realize gas is used to power electricity, right?
Not if you don't think about it. So, wow. What do you? What are we gonna see now? I mean, what's the move now? What are the characters? What are the character choices here for each of our team?
Pikachu's gone. I'd say go back to Rob. He actually had a decent showing against a character that is hard for Rob to play against, so I'd go back to the Rob. Now for Team 7, I'm expecting the Corn right now. I think he's gonna hold the Lucas until he needs to close out this set. I'd be surprised if he brings out the Lucas first. So I'm expecting the Corn no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think about it for a second.
Okay, take your time.
Rob Corn, is that what you said? Rob Corn? I agree. Rob Corn, I agree. I think now with the Pikachu off the board, you don't have anyone that can really like heavy combo you. I mean, the Lucas can, granted, any character in Smash Ultimate can combo anyone, but the Pikachu with how snappy and how fast it is against a big model like Rob, it definitely you're playing it to a disadvantage. But I think, never mind, forget what I say because it's not the Rob. It's gonna be the Roy against the
Fire
Corn.
Emblem.
We got one letter wrong.
Yeah, that is funny to think about it that way.
Roy.
Almost on the other aspects of the alphabet too when you think of the B and the Y. But this matchup's going to be interesting. It really is going to come down to the spacing and the neutral. I mean, you could already see it here. The Roy in the hands of Mango Butter. Yeah. If he can close that gap and just stay in the Corn's face like he is here, he can really put on some damage. And at this percent, I mean, a side B near ledge, maybe even a strong forward tilt might be able to take this stock. We know for a fact this a forward smash will. But you gotta be careful though, because if you keep fishing for the same moves, that's where this Corn is able to get some percent and get back into this game, as you already see here, 85% onto the Roy.
And don't get too desperate because at least this season, he's had some problems off stage. As he gets the stock, he's had some problems off stage with that sting and going too deep or forgetting he's lost a jump. Like he has to keep that.
You gotta be careful here if you are Team 7 though, because already 22%, not anything to be alarmed with yet, but you have to take this stock and the counters timing perfectly. 25% off of it alone. Oh my god. Smash. And this is starting to look like Mango Butter is on a roll. The counter again.
Oh my goodness.
A
tear.
Second stock, and you can see there Team 7 just taking a step back, just saying, listen, I got to be careful with this counter. You want to be aggressive, yes, but you see so many times it's been punished, and there it is, Team 7 on the board. Now, this is the real question. Can Mango Butter close the game out with a stock advantage?
No.
Is that what your money's on? I mean, already, and he's just getting caught by these side Bs so often.
Yeah.
And here you go. Here's what you expect at the end of a game like this. You expect the neutral. You expect them to play a little more safe. You expect that, but Mango Butter is kind of just playing straight, just aggressive. The parries into just punishing. I mean, this is a Mango Butter that we haven't seen as of late. I mean, this might actually be home turf buff for him. There you go. Yes.
It's looking good.
Up
T7
air.
said not yet.
Yeah, I mean, 83%. Be careful with the step back forward smash here from the Roy. Doesn't opt to go for it in 99.
Neutral B.
Here we go. A little more patience being exhibited from Team 7, trying to capitalize on the mistakes of Mango Butter. As you see there, great use of the neutral to get him on stage.
Oh my gosh, the
No
edge
jump,
guard.
no jump.
Wow.
Oh
my god.
Whoa.
And the comeback from a stock down from
Holy
Team 7. I
shit.
mean, this is what makes him a champ, right? A defending champ.
Yeah, we could look at that last bit again here.
I mean, you're at 40%. You're not really worried, right? But you got to remember the pin is such a great two-framing edge guarding tool that it's just used perfectly there. And just like that, I mean, this series is turned on its head. You thought Mango Butter was going to go up 2-1.
Yeah, what a turn.
Instead, 2-1 for the defending champion. Now, Mango Butter still has the Rob, still has a Roy that looked great. But guess what? You got to go against the Lucas.
The Lucas. And I promise you that the mistakes that Team 7 made in the last game, he's not making in Game 2 here. He's going to be wanting to correct those.
Indeed. God, that one had my heart going. I got like a headache after that one. I was just watching.
Yeah, I don't know for any of Mango Butter's characters versus the Lucas. I'd love to see the Mario. That'd be very interesting. But I don't like the Rob. I don't like the Roy against the Lucas. But anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah, I hear you with the Mario. I think he'd be able to rush Lucas a bit. But I feel like for some reason this season he feels less comfortable, and then he goes back to the Roy.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, I think we can sit here and talk meta and disadvantage and who has a better edge character-wise, but at the end of the day, it's how you feel on the character. I think after seeing how great he played on the Roy, I think it's only fair for him to go back to it. I think he looked really good. Granted, he looks good on the Rob too, and maybe I would have thought of Rob a little bit just because of the side B, especially with the amount of projectiles. But you have to be careful.
Oh my
getting back from
God.
that.
I mean, when you play against Team 7 on the Lucas, you know 100% he's going for two options off stage. He's looking for the down air, and he's looking for the back air. And those are the two options you have to be cognizant of at all times when you're off stage.
Yeah.
And Roy doesn't have the best recovery, so maybe he thought of it and just couldn't do anything about it. But the down air could take stocks at such early percentages.
Yeah, knowing those options are coming out, you may want to go high, but then you see very often the PK freeze gets sent high, almost forcing you low so that he can bait you into setting himself up for either of those moves. It's a terrifying situation to be in, trying to recover against a Lucas. Oh my gosh. Back into
I will
that
say, having played the Team 7 Lucas earlier as a Joker, I'm always just trying to play high. I'm not trying to go under the stage because that's how you get killed against Lucas.
Oh my god.
Doesn't like to use the neutral B.
Wow.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of percent to be had as a Lucas here. 150 now. I mean, especially with how many confirms Roy has, to not have found one by this point, this is an absolute win for Team 7.
Oh,
Spot dodge city.
Swing and a miss.
The spot dodge dancing.
Oh, you saw the up smash want to come out.
That was basically whoever got their attack off first was going to get the stock.
Yeah.
Good air dodge, but it's a frame trap.
That's fair.
You really have no option there as a Roy. You or die to the freeze or you die to the forward smash. Pick your poison.
Yeah.
But now we saw a stock comeback last game from Team 7. Can Mango Butter muster up some of the same, or will he fall in this series? Reminder that this is his last stock. If he does lose this game, there's a down B, or down air, but
Good hold.
Good thought there from the Roy to just immediately up B, knowing that he didn't have a jump.
Oh, don't know if the stick was long enough.
Be careful with the downer. Be careful with the back air.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that's gonna kill.
On the side B.
Oh. The Roy isn't able to recover. And just like that, I mean, such a close series ends in a 3-1 scoreline in favor of the defending champ.